Hey Pisces, welcome to Tara and Hill. Welcome to your February bi-monthly reading. I hope all is well. Let's get started. So firstly, when I was meditating on your energy, I actually saw, first of all, I saw a bird. I don't know why. Whatever. It was just a bird in the beak. Animals have been coming through and it's just been close-up shots of the animals. So I guess your animal would be the bird. All right. The birds usually indicate intuition, messages, okay, all that good stuff. So you might be getting a lot of intuitive hits within the first half of February. Also, I had like a glimpse of like feeling uncomfortable. Like I actually saw a face that looked very uncomfortable, like they were borderline cringing. All right, somebody might be feeling uncomfortable. They might be in an uncomfortable phase in their lives. All right, I felt super hot. My body's just started getting really hot. I feel like somebody's feeling uncomfortable because they're entering a new phase. All right, let's get started. I come to you humbly, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Pisces Collective need to know for the first half of February? Thank you. What is it that they need to know? Okay, so we have two now distractions. Starting off there. All right. Time to get that focus on, baby. What else is going on here? Okay. Admit to your vulnerabilities. If I can pick it up. That was my vulnerability. I couldn't pick that thing up. All right. So pretty much this is about, you're facing your shadow, about your weaknesses, the things that have been holding you back. It's all, okay. This is just all weaknesses. The things have been, the things that's been distracting you, the things that have been like disempowering you, and then the things that you've been addicted to. These are just facing your shadows, your negative patterns. Okay. Okay. All right. So you're learning to face your shadows here. Okay, so I can see why someone would be uncomfortable. Because now you're facing things that you've been doing, cycles, habits, behavioral patterns that you didn't realize were not serving you. All right, that makes sense. All right, let's see what else is going on. Let's get to the nitty gritty of it. What's going on with the Pisces Collective? Oh, these, oh my God. That was too much. All right. You're the Queen of Wands coming out here. All right. So if we're starting off here, it's probably picking up from the last Pisces reading. Somebody was feeling kind of bitter. All right. The Queen of Wands, keep in mind with this energy. All right. This Queen of Wands can be very bitter, but they're also good at manipulating energy. So I don't know who pissed you off, but if you're resorting to some extracurricular energies, bringing in new energies in to fix the problem, like just try not to. All right. I don't know. All right. Somebody, you feel like somebody did you wrong. All right. You're trying to find a way to close this situation, whatever this conflict is, this thing that won't be resolved is pissing you off. I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling tense. Somebody's pissed off. And they're just like trying to kill it off once and for all. Just end that shit. Okay. And then we have the King of Cups here. Somebody's, okay. See, all right. Just don't do any weird shit out of an act of passion. I'm laughing, but shit, it sounds crazy. We have the five of Wands coming out here. This is a conflict. It did come out sideways, so it seems as if you're trying to drop this conflict. And see, this is why all this toxic shit is coming out. This toxic shit is coming out because it needs to come out to surface. Because right now, it seems as if this could be yours, someone else. Don't get mad at me. This is just a message, all right? But somebody's out here being very bitter and like in their low vibe energy, but still out here being like very intuitive at the same time, which is not the best combination. All right? That can be a dangerous combination there. If you're like emotionally out of whack and then you want to be bitter and then you have the power to actually manipulate energy, like, come on, don't do that. Let's not start there. I get it. You're pissed off. There's a broken soulmate connection. I get it. But come on now. This is how we started? This is why, see, the reason why you're being triggered to do this is because the universe is trying to show you, like, look, this is what you need to work on. It's not, you don't have to go out and fix anybody else. It's you that you need to fix. Oh, you're about to get a good talking to. I'm sorry. If you don't want to get a good talking to, you could X out. It's whatever. But this energy, somebody needs to talk about this. This is not cool. If this is what you're resonating with right now, see, somebody just can't let go with the Eight of Cups here. It's time to walk away. It's time to move on. It's time to move on from this conflict. This Five of Cups, this Five of Swords here. This is a shitty energy. I'm not gonna lie. You walked away. You had to walk away from a shitty energy. All right. This is a conflict where it's just like a stalemate. It's like, dude, you're not even cooperating, or chick, you're not even cooperating with me. And you just have to like drop your swords and walk away. Somebody's feeling bitter about how something ended because they didn't get closure about it. But do not fuck up your karma because you're pissed off right now. Do not do that. What the hell is going on here? All right. And we have the Knight of Swords. This fiery energy moving forward. Somebody's being impulsive. And then the King of Wands coming out. It almost came out sideways. See, I feel like right now, you're probably resorting to old ways of being. You know what I mean? If somebody broke your heart, then you want to be petty. All right? I feel like somebody is actually coming into terms. They're being faced. They're being smacked in the face with the truth about their toxic energy and how they usually be petty. They'll act petty. Now it's just like somebody's uncomfortable because they realize, oh, shit. I was being toxic all along, you know, and I was actually making a situation worse than what it could be because I was being petty and creating a worse karma for my goddamn self. Look, somebody's coming to terms with that and it's uncomfortable. I get it, which is great. I love the fact that these cards are coming out sideways. It means that there's some type of transition here. All right. We do have the King and the Queen of Wands coming out now, so there is some type of, obviously we know that there's a soulmate. All right, soulmate, somebody would feel like a soulmate did them dirty. All right, ain't no reason for them to, don't let them drag you down in the mud because of that. All right, these are too many cards, but it's something about dropping the defenses and fucking meditating. You're the Emperor here. Get control of yourself. Get control of your emotions. All right. Don't let them run you. Don't let them, like I said, don't let them drag you into their shitty behavior. Don't let them drag you into their low vibe energy. Get control. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Cups. Another match on the board now. All right. This King with the Queen, this is a beautiful balance. All right. This is also a beautiful emotional balance here. All right. It's time to work out. Don't let your emotions run you crazy. You can't believe your emotions all the time. All right. All right. And don't be getting mad at me neither because I'm saying this. All right now. This is something you need to hear. And I get that it's uncomfortable. Let's go. What is the Pisces collective failing to see? What is the Pisces collective failing to see? What is the Pisces collective failing to see? We do have the Strength card. You're stronger than you know. All right? You don't have to resort to being petty. You don't have to resort to low vibe behavior or low vibe energies just to prove a point. You can move on to get closure. No, you can move on. You can move on. Simple as that. You can gather up those emotions and handle it like an adult and move forward. You're stronger than this. What are they failing to see? You're the Nine of Wands, all right? Somebody was being defensive. It's time to drop the defenses, all right? Instead of, you're having all these feelings, but then you're acting like, oh, you're trying to fight it with fire. Like, just feel the feelings, heal it. Like, don't fight off your feelings, heal it. Because that's where the strength is, that vulnerability. Cry it out, all right? Journal about it, face it, all right? Face it. Just like you have to face these. Face your shadow. Oh. Two of Cups here. This is about, I feel like it's about balancing. You got to balance something within yourself. You got to balance this within yourself. Yeah, it was a soulmate too. But with all the matches on the board, now I'm looking at this like you got to do some balancing within yourself emotionally before you move forward. The way you find that emotional balance is by facing your shadows, facing your fears, facing your desires, facing your pain, your trauma, whatever it is. You face that and you build strength from that. Instead of don't sit here and blame other people and give them that power. That's taking your power away. That is not strong. Being a victim is not strong. Saying that, oh, they made me do this is not strong. Saying like, oh, they hurt me, but I know how to move forward. All right. They hurt me. I dealt with it and I became better and stronger and wiser because of it. That's strong. What are the blockages? You have the Page of Stones here. All right. There's a moment where you can actually move forward into a new path. But I feel like there's some healing that needs to be done within first. Blockages. Or you might be hoping, this might be hope for something else to take your mind off of it when that's not it. Because that's actually coming out as a blockage. You might be looking for another offer to take your mind off of the past heartbreak. Yeah. This is a blockage. The blockage is the offer. Whatever offer you're looking for, or if there's a new offer coming in, that's just going to block you from your own healing. You have to deal with your own shadow. You have to do some shadow work before you can take this on. This is just going to stop you and probably throw you back into the washing machine and have you moving in the same way over and over again as you have before. It's going to throw you back into the same karmic cycle. It's time to end that. End the cycle now. What's the advice here? Too many cards. Two of Arrows came out. Yeah, there's things that you're blinded to that you have to come to light. That has to come to light here so that you can have this fresh new start. The Siren is about leveling up. All right? It's either you can jump into another situation that's just going to trigger you in the same type of ways without you healing and dealing with it, or you could take a break, heal, deal with it, face your shadows and all that, so that when you do move into this fresh new cycle, you'll be a totally new you, new and improved. All right, let's get some animal spirit energy here. Let's see what power animal you can embody. I'm sorry, Pisces, but this is crazy. I was feeling the fire, and I think I was just like acting on that. All right, cool. What is the animal spirit here? Sandpiper spirit. Be playful. After all that, be playful. All right, don't take nothing too seriously. All right. If you're coming out of a really shitty situation, I think it's time to just like relax. All right, just relax. You are never alone out of spirit. All right, some of you guys, you might have a love addiction of some sort. You might have an emotional addiction. You might be addicted to relationships or getting validation from a relationship. It's time to work on that. You are not alone. You don't have to be in something to feel loved. All right, your intuition is trying to tell you this, that you have all your spirit team around you. You are not alone here. You have people who love you outside of the people who can bang you. All right, it's time to switch gears here. Koala spirit. All right. Spirit has a plan along with Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. These are two in the same. Speaking of that intuition, they're trying to let you know the reason why this situation played out the way it did is because they needed you to see. They needed something drastic to happen so you could start seeing this toxic energy and shadow within yourself. All right. It seems as if you might have been in a relationship that was enabling that toxic behavior. All right. And now your intuition is trying to tell you like, all right, that's what it was doing. Now we need you to level up emotionally. We need you to get out of that cycle, that way of being. That person was, it was feeding into that demon. All right, it's time to get out of that. Fox spirit, think on your feet. Be clever, be cunning, be wise. All right? Find another way. Find another way outside of what you've been used to doing to handle this situation emotionally. What's another way that you can handle this emotional situation that's different and high vibing? It's just a way that's better, an improvement from what you've used to, what were you used to doing. All right, just figure that one out. It's time to work on that. Think on your feet. One more. Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. All right, this is a brand new beginning. All right, and taking this new approach to your emotional behaviors or your relationships in general, because that's what it's teaching you, how to love differently. All right, it's teaching you how to love differently. And while you're learning these lessons, tune out the distractions, because it seems like if there's a new offer coming in, it might be some new love interest coming in and they might be throwing you off. So just keep that in mind. All right, Pisces, this was intense. I wasn't ready for it. But I hope this resonated with you. Take the lead. I hope this resonated with you. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. If you need more clarification, I do personalized readings. Check the link below. Whether you want a singular reading or a multiple monthly reading, that's totally up to you. Until we meet again, add me on IG. That's Tara on a Heel, and peace.